Hey subscribers, gonna start off with a little Rygar here. Nes Rygar. I've been wanting to play this for a while. I haven't played this for I don't know how many years, but probably at least 10, probably 15 years. I used to love this game when I was a kid. I'm gonna play this for a little while, and then I'm gonna end up playing going back to Wizardry 8. Continuing on that. Trying to get my tone up a little bit. Hey Gabriel! Yeah, this is a weird level, huh? I'm gonna go back to Wizardry 8 in a little bit, but I wanted to play this for a little bit first. Just to have something a little different. You ever played Rygar on the NES? I haven't played this for 15 plus years. Never heard of it, huh? Ah! Yeah, it's a pretty fun game. It's strange. It's a I don't know what you'd call it. It's not really a platformer. It kind of is in some regards. There we go. But in other regards, it's there's an overhead view. And there's a little bit of an RPG aspect to it. But yeah, I'm not going to play this very long. Got to get back over to Wizardry. Since I'm emulating, I can do a save state on this and continue. Okay, let's head over. I don't want to waste too much time grinding. So you have something called tone, which is your attack strength, basically. You can see I have 28 right now. I'm getting close, I think. 29, yeah, one more and it's basically like a level up. That's the way to think of it. Still 29. $30. Do you have to pass it? Yeah, it has weird terminology. I don't know if tone is like... I don't know. Not sure why it hasn't leveled up yet. Okay, I got my hit points back. That's good enough. This game ends up having awesome music later on. You can get these various tools too, like a grappling hook to climb certain areas. It's kind of like, I don't know, a little bit like a Zelda 2-ish type setup. You don't really have that many spells, you only have those 3 abilities. You have Power Up, Attack and Assail, and Recover, which is pretty limited. Metroid-ish? Yeah, kind of. I don't know. It's yeah, very open world that you have to explore and find out where you're going. I'm gonna recover. Gives you your hit points back. You get these little stars occasionally, which is kind of like mana or magic points or whatever. And here's gonna be one of these wise men. Sometimes they'll give you stuff too. Yeah, you can jump on top of some monsters. That is kind of weird, isn't it? And some monsters give you more experience than others. It doesn't really show you how much experience you're getting, but you can kind of watch. And some of them like make you level up real quick. See, I must have leveled up. There we go. So Tone's 34 now. Not sure what that last means. Oh, you've seen that big dude before? Kind of looks like Punch-Out. Like one of the guys on Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. There, I just leveled up. Oh, okay. So last must be your hit points, and once it reaches a certain level, it gives you an extra circle. Yeah, now it's only taking one hit to kill those roly-poly looking guys. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go up. I can't remember where to go next. It's been so long since I've played. I felt like I should have went up over there. But then I also feel like at some point I have to go right here. I think this over here is the like overhead view once I make it into that door. I just don't know if I'm supposed to go this direction yet. I think I am. Yeah, here we go. This is a good place to grind for experience. It's got a different perspective. It's kind of cool. I think somewhere over here there's a guy I need to talk to. Yeah. Yeah, it is a fun game. It's got a lot of uniqueness to it. So what time is it right now in Brazil? It's 5:30 p.m. where I'm at. (9:30 p.m.) Okay. Oh, yeah, this is a level I have to go to eventually. And there's a boss in there you gotta beat. And I'm not sure I need to go there yet. It seems like I have to get some item somewhere else first. My memory's just so faded on this. It might be over here. Okay. So yeah, he gives you your hit points back. I knew there was something over there. I'll go back to him and see if he heals me now. Yeah. Nowadays, most games handhold. They tell you exactly where to go and everything. Yeah, for some reason I feel like this door is important. Definitely not ready for that level. So I'm just remembering different levels I had to go to, I guess. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, this game's not nearly as fun to watch as Wizardry 8, I'm sure. So I'll be flipping over soon. This will give some more time for some people to join, maybe. Join the stream. Dead end up there. This game has a really glitchy world too. Like, I used to play around with it. There's a certain area where you can get off the map and you actually get into some video memory areas. And it's really fun. In fact, I think I'll do that before I quit here. Let me save the state, because I'll end up screwing up my guy. I found this when I was a kid. See if I can get it to do it again. I love messing around with games like hidden areas and stuff. Trying to find it. Mario, Metroid. Oh yeah. Metroid for sure. It had some really crazy areas you could get into. This is kind of similar. You'll see. If I can just remember where I did it. I think it's right around here somewhere. It might be on that left side first. I don't remember. I think I had to jump and do this. Oh, okay. Almost. There we go. See this? You're not supposed to be able to get up here. Now things are going to get really weird. Let me try to find an area. So right here, let's see if I can get through. There we go. And sometimes it gets kind of glitchy where it won't let you move. See if I can get past that up there. Nope, that's a area you can't get past. Let me try it somewhere else. Yeah, well, you know what? I don't know. I found that once you get into some of these areas like this, you can't get out. You get stuck, and the video memory gets all screwed up. Like, it has off-screen palettes that it uses to draw some of the graphics, and sometimes those get all messed up. Yeah, that area's stuck too. I know I've gotten into some really weird spots. Like, see right there was one. It just kind of ended. I shouldn't be able to get back in there like that. If I can get past that one little border right there. Doesn't look like I can do it on that one. But you can see it's already screwed up because you can go down there normally and there would be another screen. So it's out of sync. You see what's over here. This is where I was, I believe. Yeah. So let's see what's down here. Oh, there we go. Look at that, just water. Let me try something else here. He fell into the sand. Well, that's enough of that. That was just a little teaser to get going there. Okay, let's flip over to Wizardry. Adjust my sound. I have a custom built PC. I built my own PC, Sharir. So I don't know how to answer that. It's I got 32 gig of RAM, solid state drive. The processor I think has 16 threads it can run at the same time. So there's probably 8 processors, but you know, dual threads on them. Okay, let me flip this over. There we go. Okay, so since I played last time, I've trying to think of what I needed to give you for a status update. Lots of updates. Made some new gadgets. Let's see. I made this holograph projector, which can do Guardian Angel. Most importantly, I got my microwave ray created. You have to be a level 14 gadgeteer, and I finally became that. So this thing requires 75 engineering, which I have. Super powerful item. It does boiling blood. So I've been using that a lot. Here's another one I created. Force field generator, which casts armor plate. So I'm trying to head back to the Umpani now. I'll show you where I'm at. So I am right here where the flashing circle is. I'm going to end up going up to this house and teleporting in. And then I got to complete the next mission for them. I've completed the Trang missions. You watched my Hex Editor app video. That was a good video. I've actually, well, I'm glad you liked it. I've actually created several of those. So you might want to search my channel for Hex, and you'll find more. But I've done all kinds of things with Hex Editor. Lots of fun.
Right then.
Okay, so let's use Microwave Ray. Got some new spells too, by the way. Freeze All, which is a really good spell. Paralyzes all the enemy, essentially. She's now using the lightning rod.
Understood.
No new bard instruments, though.
It shall be so.
Let's cast Noxious Fumes right there.
Gotcha.
Good. I'm glad you're going to enjoy the channel. Thanks for subscribing. Yeah, if you have any games that you want me to try to hex edit, let me know. You know, PC game, of course.
Right then. Right then.
Look at this. I've paralyzed 4 of them. They are in trouble.
With pleasure.
PUBG or Fortnite one day? I will look into that. These guys are getting pretty weak for me to fight now. This is one of the areas in the game that has a set maximum random level for the enemies. And I've pretty much hit that, so they're not really getting any more powerful.
Gotcha. It shall be so.
But luckily, I shouldn't have to pass through this area that many more times.
With pleasure.
Okay. Grab these scattered items. Let's cast Rest All to restore stamina.
Ready.
Heal wounds. Okay, let's get going. Now there's some yellow guys, so they're neutral. If you get close to them, they may get ticked off and get aggravated and then become hostile. But if you stay away... Oh! Those are Dark Savant. These are Dark Savant guys. Watch this. These are really funny. They always say something to you. Something obnoxious.
Fool away your time here. The Dark Savant looks down from the cosmic circle.
Not a very accomplished liar. The enemy's
I love
bad.
that. That's hilarious. They're always taunting you. Hey, the trolls. Trolls back in 2001. I'm tempted to summon an elemental just to mess around with them. I don't really need one, but let's do it. Summon him right there.
With pleasure.
We'll just have a little fun messing around with them.
Understood.
Let's use our microwave ray. That has a long distance too. Look how far these guys are. And it can hit them way down there.
It shall be so.
Now we'll do a noxious fumes right there. Alright, this will be good. Yeah, I definitely don't need an elemental for this battle, but it's still fun. There's boiling blood. Boom. Killed one. If it kills an enemy, it explodes and then it does damage to all of them in the area. So what did we get? We just got a regular fire elemental. Okay. Good enough.
With pleasure.
We'll let him go
It shall be so.
attack a bunch of them.
Understood.
He'll run up there and start pounding them.
Right.
All they did was act lame. You're right, Gabriel. They don't have a chance. It's hilarious hearing them taunt you in those robot voices. They're like, the Dark Savant is the best.
It shall be so.
Trying to think of what else they say. They say something like, oh, we bring you good news, Vi Domina is dead. Which, that's so silly because, first of all, sometimes you know Vi Domina's in your party, and other times you know she's safe, and why would that be good news to you? This one's blinded from my Omni gun. Look at that, boom, 60 damage he did. Oh, and I got the Ebon staff, I forgot to tell you that. So this is a custom-made item I made. I had to gather the ingredients, and then the guy in Arnica made it, and then I also made the steel hide breastplate that required custom items.
It shall be so.
Right then. Right then.
2 left. There we go.
The blood is ours.
42,000 experience. Ooh, yes.
Getting better. Good.
Experience is the best.
Level up time.
Ah, my talents have been rewarded.
I owe it all to good fortune and positive energy.
My inner balance has returned.
Nice. So I think that's level 15, yeah, for these guys. In case I want to change her class later, let me bump her vitality, because right now she can only change to these because her vitality is too low. I'd need 50. 55 there. That's gonna take a while. Oh well. It'll give her stamina too. Did he get a tingling sensation or something to know that he's ready to level up? That's funny. That's a good point. Okay, Bard, level 15. Strength for endurance. And let's see. Speed's always good. Music's already maxed out, so I can't add to that. So throwing and sling. Artifacts. Because both of those, you combine both those, you can do pretty much any magic item. You get good with those. Okay, strength for more endurance or stamina. Intelligence for her gadgets. So we're going to do the same. Wow, his mythology is high. I'm almost tempted to raise that, because that'll help me build a fight monsters. I'll know what their vulnerabilities are more.
Something stirs.
Enemies?
Well, they didn't surprise me, so
They
I'll go ahead and
die quickly.
do this. That Shadow Hound helps with that. If you're resting and you have Shadow Hound on, they won't really surprise you.
With pleasure.
Ah, she'll just shoot.
It shall be so.
Right then.
Yeah,
Right then.
she is evil alignment, my rogue. You can tell by what she says. Let's do Noxious Fumes again.
Gotcha.
Okay. Only one went insane. 97 damage that boiling blood did. Uses up a ton of stamina though. Look at my gadgeteer on the right. He lost half his stamina in one use.
Right then.
Okay, so he'll hit
Right
that
there.
one.
Right then.
Understood. With pleasure.
Right
With
there.
pleasure.
I dropped something. What is it? Looks like a rapier. Yeah. You get stabbed so hard you explode. Yeah, that would be a pretty bad situation.
Gotcha.
One thing I've learned is it's best to make female gadgeteers and bards because there's 2 stamina regeneration items in the game that can only be used by females, and they need a lot of stamina. So definitely better to have them female, which I didn't do for my bard or one of my gadgeteers. In fact, you know what? I think I'm going to give the microwave ray to her. Yeah. And I'll switch him the lightning rod because her stamina will go up quicker. Let's do it that way. There we go. Let's grab all this junk to sell. That looks like a golf club to me. It's supposed to be a flail. And then when you pick it up, it looks totally different. Okay, let's see where we're at. So there's only one more set of enemies to the north. So I'm going to rest for just a few minutes. And that's probably them. Let me see. Yep, that was them. So I'll just fight them and then I'll be cleared. Clear the area.
With pleasure. Understood.
Shoot that one, because if he explodes, it'll hit everybody else. Okay, and then you just shoot.
Understood.
It shall be so.
I'm going to let my dog out real quick. Looks like I got back just as the round was ending. Let's see how we did. Oh, looks like I got some paralysis. Killed 2 of them? Yeah, so they're in bad shape. Okay. Let's fireball them.
With pleasure.
Use your microwave.
Understood.
Okay, good enough. Hey, Clone 42. Welcome to the stream. Heading up to the Impani base camp again. I completed one of the missions. I just have to go up there and receive the rewards. And then I have to start the next mission. I've done, I think, all the Trang ones that I'm allowed to based on what I want to do.
Understood.
So we'll see. I played Rygar just for like 10 minutes, but it was more just kind of playing around. So if you want to see that, you could, you know, rewind the stream, but it wasn't a serious play of it. I did do some off-screen stuff where I tried to get into some video memory areas. The glitches. It wasn't as fun as I thought it'd be. I've made it like into some really bizarre areas before, kind of like you can in Metroid. But today I could only find kind of a weird water area. Gonna need rehab. Yeah, for this game. That's funny. No, this wasn't even a hex editor. I just when I was a kid, I found an area where you could jump a certain way and kind of get off the beaten path, so to speak. And you get into some really weird areas, and that's all I did. I did the same thing. Oh, wow. So these just appeared out of nowhere. Because I just looked at this map and there were no enemies. So that's the spawning thing that people were asking about before. So they do spawn sometimes. Okay, let's try to freeze all these. Paralyze them.
With pleasure. Understood.
Let's see, where are they? Looks like I can only hit one of them anyway. Okay.
Right then.
No, that's not what I wanted to use. Yeah, he'll just shoot. I'm gonna try to make these go insane.
Good.
Boom, look at that.
Impossible, even for
Wow, that boiling blood just did massive damage. All the activity in the area convinced some of the people attempting robbing for some reason. Yeah, I've played some Japanese RPGs. I mean, it depends on what you're asking. Like, I've played the Final Fantasies and, you know, those types of things, but those were pretty mainstream. If you're asking, like, on a Famicom or something like that, or... then no, I haven't really played anything like that, but... I'm going to shoot that over there. Blast them all around that corner.
with pleasure. Understood.
If you hold down the control button for enemies that are moving like this, it pauses them so that you can hover your mouse a lot easier, which is really cool. Because it's hard to get the mouse on them sometimes. Yeah, the random encounters in this game are a little bit different, though. You can usually see them coming. So even though they do get randomized, you can, especially if you have X-ray, you can see them on the mini-map and kind of avoid them. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, you'd probably like playing with the camouflage spell in this game then, because you can actually kind of run from everything if you're camouflaged. Or if you have a lot of stealth, like rogues and ninjas, you can actually avoid the enemy. They won't see you and you can sneak past them, that's really cool. See, like right now I'm going to look at the mini-map and there's no random enemies because I have X-ray going. Well, let me make sure I do. Nope, X-ray isn't going. It expired. Okay, so there, I just used it. Nope, yeah, see, there's still no enemies there.
You bellowed?
Let me cast my spells here as I'm rambling on. What am I missing? Chameleon.
That is impossible, even for
So
me.
Chameleon here can do the camouflage. So it makes it harder for enemies to see you. Now the other cool thing is I can hold down the shift key and run faster here. Like if I want to get through this area faster. But watch my guy's stamina go down. The yellow bar. So it helps me get through this real quick. But then you just are wasting some stamina, which you regain pretty quickly. Okay, so now here's an example where you're going to be able to see. So I'm right here, the green guy, circle flashing. You can see these little red circles. Those are enemies. So I can try to avoid them even though they're random. Since the enemies level with you, could you face the final encounter with a level 1 party? No, absolutely not. There's set encounters, and the set encounters are a certain level. They don't progress with you. So there'd be no way possible to get even a level 10 party to the end. You have to probably be level 20, between 18 and 20, I would say, to get past the required set encounters to make it. There'd just be no other way to do it. So it only applies to the random encounters. Which again is a nice compromise. Because there's some that you're guaranteed to know how tough they are. And then there's others that'll progress with you. See, I'm running past them all right now. Because I don't feel like fighting them. And I'll just restore my stamina when I get up here. That doesn't make sneaking a self-defeating proposition then?
Right. Much better.
It depends. Yeah, you can't sneak through the whole game. But like those areas like that and other areas, you can do sneaking. So you'd use it for part of the game. Yeah, and the other thing is that you don't feel like you're grinding in this game because since the encounters are so much tougher, the random ones, and level with you, the experience goes up proportionally. So, you know, you don't have to kill 10,000 rats that are weak. You're only going to have so many encounters, and they're all going to be tough. Unless you're in an area where it is capped. Like those areas back there are capped. They're one of the few. So it doesn't feel like you're grinding. And you level up pretty regularly. Okay, here we go. So we're going to go finish this mission.
What you got for me, pups?
I think he gave me... Where is it? Is it this? Yeah, there we go.
Let me have a read here. Yes.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Pokemon
this is
dudes
going to
again.
please the general. Well, troops. I gotta say, this is a fine job you've done.
Yeah, I know there's
Just give me a sec, will
some
ya?
people that hate that mechanism. And I can understand that and I can appreciate it.
Yeah,
But
this is
I think
Sergeant Balbrack down at
the
base
nice thing
command.
is there's games that do
Recon
both.
team just returned.
So
The
just,
alliance is
you know,
set.
gives you variety. Nobody wants to play the same thing over and over. You know, eventually you'll get tired of it.
You're on the fast
So
track. The general wants
here
to
we're
see
getting our
you. I'm
EWAX
also
computer
authorizing
system
access to EWAX for you.
access. So
Your
our login ID is Storm and the password is Big Bad Mama.
Word altogether. Now don't spend too long with EWAX because the general's expecting you. And that
We're gonna
man
log
does
in
not
with
like to be kept waiting.
Storm and
I'll
Big
see you
Bad
later,
Mama.
soldiers. And congrats.
We just got 160,000 experience.
Okay.
Great. See ya.
So now my ranger leveled up. Level 14. He's only 14? Wow. The others are 15. That's crazy. Okay. He needs some strength. Almost got his senses to 100. There's Chameleon again, but I don't need that. I'm actually not going to choose a spell because I don't need any of those, and it will remember, so when I level up next time I could get 2 better ones. Let's see, I use a lot of noxious fumes and water. There we go. I'm also going to stop by and buy some more ammunition while I'm at it. This is a weird thing here, this step. You have to hit it a certain way to step over it. While I'm here, I might as well recruit this bard. Get out of my way. Get him back.
Well, boy. Well, I haven't got any gigs for the next few. All right.
I actually am still carrying around all of his stuff. That's Vi Domina's stuff, I think. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I'll have to show you guys the rocket launcher too. I don't think you saw that last time. Where'd that helmet go? There it is. He has good throwing skills, so I'm giving him that stuff. His pants back. Okay, I think that's it. Yep, that's good enough. Yeah, as wide as these guys are, they do need wider hallways.
Back so soon?
Yeah, it is a cool world. Sci-fi and technology and regular magic. It's fun. So I need to buy some bullets, some musket balls for sure. Because I had Jade using a musket. That's 200. Could buy some more rockets while I'm here. Those are 379 each, though. I think. I don't know, because that shows 19 for 327. Maybe I'm mistaken, because this one shows 21 for 362. Let me try it. Oh, that's for all of them. Okay. Let's have her equip it so you can see it work. Where did it go? So I need to have her hold the rockets. First I'll fill it to 6 and then carry that. Yeah, it's a pretty cool item. Again, you could avoid casters if you want with those types of things. The game just allows you to play with any variety of party members and actually be able to beat the game. It's really fun. Okay, so I gotta go find this general. But first we're gonna stop in here and log into the computer system so you can see this. This is kind of cool. EWAX, it's called.
Enter EWAX login. Enter password.
It's not case sensitive, the password.
Verifying password. Scanning for viruses. Routing to EWAX central server. Connected.
No, I have not tried to run without a bard yet. They're just too darn good. But I will eventually. I feel like if I don't have a bard, I have to at least have a gadgeteer. Okay, so now we can just start typing in people's names here. Like, let's talk about Sadak. He's one of the train guys.
Information requested.
Oh, doesn't know about him. Okay, let's do Vi Domina.
Confidential file.
Yeah. Yeah, Wizard or Mind Magic did have some funny passwords in some areas. What about Fuzzfaz? Do they know who that is? Nope. General Yamo.
Processing.
He's deceased. He was in Wizardry 7. Oh, let's see if Bella's in here.
Confidential file.
Yeah, he is. So Bella's from Wizardry 6. Martin, of course,
Confidential file.
he's in here. Oh. Wizardry 4, what's the guy's name? I want to see if he's in here. It's Andrew Wordna. It's Andrew
Further
backwards.
information.
Oh, I was hoping they put an Easter egg in there.
Information requested.
Okay, enough of that. But it is interesting that some of the names you stumble across. Now I have level 5 security pass. Yeah, this is 6, 7, and 8. 5 was kind of on its own. 1 through 4 dealt with Wordna, and 5 was kind of its own deal, and then 6, 7, and 8 were all a trilogy. Chameleon expired, okay. I gotta get all the way down there to where it says elevator up. So I can't even really run in this area too much. End up running into a wall or something. Wow, my Gadgeteer's doing a lot better with his stamina. Probably because he has less weight. He's carrying around less. Nope. No, the world's different. Wizardry 6 is totally different world. Wizardry 5, some of it is the same. Yeah, the tavern, the Adventures Inn, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, you're right. Some of 5 does have some carryover like that. But 6 starts a brand new world. Look out, guys. I'm doing a sprint down the hallway. Don't mind me. Ah! Just ran right into the fence. So much for speed run there. People running in a straight line, yeah. Yeah, the designer that took over Wizardry 6 was David W. Bradley. He actually did work on Wizardry 5, so he was, but with someone else, with Andrew and somebody else, I believe. So 6 was totally his. He took it over.
Access verified.
And it's just so much different, I guess. You know, he wanted the sci-fi realm and everything, so It's probably hard to do that with the existing world. Okay, now this is where we're at. We're gonna go see the general. Oh, here's some monsters. What are they? Cavern spiders, okay.
With pleasure.
I'll just shoot.
Understood.
Sanity usually works pretty well on these.
You got it.
Okay, good enough. These guys shouldn't be a problem. Level 13, yeah. One. Paralyzed and knocked out. He's using Medusa stones now, by the way. Medusa stones are awesome. They can paralyze 20% and knock out, I think, 15%. Oh, 10%, okay. I'm gonna try to not waste all my ammo. I'm gonna walk closer.
No applause right there.
This one up here? Alright, there it is.
Understood.
This lot is no match for me.
Understood.
That's one weird thing. When combat ends and it starts all over, any of those spells you'd cast are lost. That are combat only spells and you have to restart them. Oops, I just backfired something. The microwave. Yeah, I hear you, Gabriel. I guess that's why they call them adventurers. They are adventurers. Okay, now I can get in here. Look at all those lasers in there. You see them? Those are going to get disabled when I...
Verifying clearance. Access permitted.
Okay, so the general is in here.
See something.
If you are ever going to play this and you haven't played it yet, I recommend getting a ranger in your party the first time you play.
See something.
Because he has this scouting ability where he'll find all these hidden items. And you don't have to have search on constantly where you get surprised. Okay, here's the general.
Someone has come to bother us.
Someone has come to bother us. Okay, here we go.
It sure is good to finally meet your team.
Yeah, and a bard. Yep, get a ranger and a bard.
That's why I asked for you. We've got an important mission. A tough one. Takes place in Beijing. A few weeks ago, we sent a troop there, but they haven't come back.
I've already been to Beijing. That's where I got my microwave gun.
Go to Beijing and find my men. Get them out of there. And I know you're eager, but this is not an exploration mission. Understand? Get in, get out. You head on over to Rebel at UTU training for the prep you'll need. And soldiers, Bring my boys back.
Rangers are no, they're much more powerful than archers in this game. I mean, that is their specialty is ranged shots, but they're more like scouting, alchemists. They have alchemy spells. They have high hit points, and they can use a pretty good amount of weapons and armor. Not as much as fighters or Valkyries or Lords, but they're pretty darn good melee fighters too. So kind of a jack of all trades in a way. Okay. So that's that.
I'll say a prayer.
General's got class.
Farewell.
So while we're here, Rangers are like homeless people who live in the forest. Very skilled homeless people, maybe. We're gonna steal a bunch of stuff out of here. What's the most useless class? That's a good question. And Wizardry 8, they're all useful. Now, if you were to ask me Wizardry 6 and 7, I'd say Rogue and Fighter. Easy. But they've corrected those problems in 8. So let me think. I'm having a hard time. I feel like the base casters like Mage, Alchemist, Psionic, and Priest are a little bit weaker, but even they have these special abilities they're given, so that even that's not true. But I guess if I had to pick, I would put them slightly below the rest. But it's that's tough to say.
Of course.
You could still have 4 of them in your party. In fact, I did, and still do really well. So, yeah, they're all useful. It's an amazing design achievement. There's not a single one that is useless or, not very useful. Now, you can take any of the classes and use them in a dumb way. If you don't know what you're doing, and make them virtually useless. But if you're using, look at this guy, you're encroaching on my space. But if you use them properly, yeah, then they're all very useful. Okay, this is a lot. I'm gonna cast a knock knock to help. But aren't they super good for range? The casters, they are. Beginning game and middle game. Late game, they become a lot less effective because the monsters get a lot more magic resistant. So late game, strong fighter types end up doing better. Or like jack of all trades, like the elite classes like Rangers, Ninjas, Lords, Valkyries that get spells too. They're actually probably best late game. Okay, buddy. You're blocking me in here. I'm going to have to rest to get him out of my way. Okay. What the heck? There we go.
It's locked.
It has been locked.
You cast knock knock in real life.
It has been locked.
Pokemon has no sense of personal space. I agree. My dog's barking again. Hang on a second.
This is not my idea of excitement.
The planets are in a
Okay.
very unusual conjunction today. Anything could happen. Locked.
The only way I think you can do that with YouTube that I know of is to have two monitors. That's what I do. I put on the left monitor the chat, and then on the right side I can have full screen. So if you have two monitors.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah, but I'm not an expert. I could be wrong on that. But yeah, theater mode's a little better. Like Gabriel said, but it's not full screen, of course. Yeah, if you don't have two monitors, I'd recommend trying that if you could. Some graphics cards, if you look at the back of your computer, depending on what kind you have, unless it's a laptop, you may have
Sealed tight.
the ability to have multiple monitors plug into it.
Of course.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to survive without two with what I do. Cure poison. Oh, look at this. This is kind of cool. It's a map of the world, the Impani area. It's cool. Hey, nothing wrong with being a nerd.
Yes.
You should own your nerdness like I do.
It's locked. Sealed tight.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I have the same problem. Sometimes I'll try to watch YouTube videos on my TV, HD TV, and it doesn't work. I have to do it on the computer if I want to see chat at the same time. It's
Locked.
okay. We cleaned them out. These filing cabinets have nothing in them. Can't click on them. This guy is still in the way. Rest real quick. Oh, okay. Yeah, there might be an extension that does that. I don't know. A Firefox extension to do full screen and show the chat. Yeah, it's funny because they don't seem to care. I mean, they're locked,
Yes.
obviously, but I'm picking the locks right in front of them and
Waiting.
they don't seem to mind. And it's not like Ultima. In Ultima 6, you know, you have that hidden, what's it called? Karma attribute. Where you could be doing bad things and you don't know it. And then you can't beat the game. Because you've done all these bad things. That's really cool.
Access to general.
There it is.
Verifying clearance. Access.
Let me let my dog in. Okay, hopefully he'll be settled down for a little while now. Yeah, I agree. NPCs should freak out. They do in Ultima 6. Yeah, they I'm gonna use this teleporter to get down to Beijing quicker, that area. But Ultima 6, they'll say stop thief, and they'll chase you if they see you take it. If they don't see you take it, you still lose karma, so you can get away with it. But then late game, you won't be able to beat it. It's a lesson learned. Tough lesson to learn. Okay, how about that for a shortcut? So we're right here now. You know what? While we're at it, why don't we go get the demon bow? I never did get that. I have two small dogs. This one that wants out a lot he's called a Havanese. That's the type of dog he is. I'm going all the way back to the monastery here. This is where you start the game. I'm going to get this demon bow that was locked away because I have the special item to get it. Yeah, look at my stamina on all my guys. It's really low except for the bishop and gadgeteer because they have their special stamina necklace for females only. So let's go ahead and rest all, get it back. Yeah, he's a cute little guy. Okay, guys. Wow, we haven't been back here in forever. This is going to be hilarious. These monsters are going to be so weak. Are they hiding from me? They must be above me or below me. Because it shows red right next to me. Yeah, they're below. So let's go get this demon bow. I think it's called demon string, maybe? Demon string bow. Yep, going the right way. Yeah, probably are bats. This is bringing back memories. Remember when, I don't know if you saw my first Let's Play of that, but that's where we're at right here. And here we go. Nope. I don't think this is it. Yeah, here it is. And there's a set encounter in here. It's going to be a joke. At first, it's really hard. But the level I'm at now, this is going to be a piece of cake. Let's see here. Looking for the wheel key. There it is. Yeah, these screaming heads. It even says puny compared to my party. I'm going to try to dispel them with my bishop. I want to see how powerful his dispel is right now. I'm going to have the rest of my guys defend. I want to see what happens.
Like that.
So 42 and 25 damage. That's pretty good, but
Like that.
it's not like fantastic for what level I'm at or anything.
Understood.
It shall be so.
You got it.
Oh, there was the rocket launcher. I forgot she had that equipped. That was a waste of a rocket. That was it.
My inner balance has returned.
There it is, the demon string bow. There's also this demon's bane, but I believe that's cursed. I can very easily unequip it if it is cursed. No, it's not cursed. Let's check it out and see if it's any good. 5 to 16 damage for a one-handed weapon. That's good in the beginning, but I definitely don't need that right now. It's light too. 6.5 pounds. Demon string. Plus 10 damage, percent damage. Plus 1 hit, plus 3 initiative. Knockout 2% chance. So that's definitely better than the longbow. Somebody has a longbow. Well, it was my rogue. This bow's better. It's a ranger only, but when she unequips the rocket launcher, I'll have her start using that demon string. Okay, so there's a few other chests in here. Yeah, they are cool monsters. And in the beginning, they're really hard.
Of course.
But level makes a huge difference in this game. And I'm level 15-ish, and those were only 7. It's an alarm. Honk of speed. Actually, that is useful. Let's see who can use that. I'll unequip this cursed item. Bishops have the ability to uncurse all items for free, which is nice. There we go. His speed's 96 now. Okay. I think there's one more.
It's trapped.
Poison darts.
Splendid.
Yeah, not very useful. Okay, I think there was some on the wall over here. What is that? Oh, let's go visit our old NPC here that sells stuff. Let's see what he has. Remember this guy? He's still here.
Got some new stuff in stock.
He's just like, got some new stuff in stock. And I've been gone for like months. Could sell some of my junk to him. Why is that worth so much? I really don't need it. I don't need that either. I mean, I don't use pickpocket. Yeah. Let him and his works rest. Whoops. Hey, sorry about that. Just raided his tomb. So you figured out a solution? You can pop out the YouTube chat into another window, then use an app to set always on top. Oh, okay. So to be floating. Yeah, that works. So you're using Dex Pot to do that. Cool. Unloading a bunch of his junk. What? I have a blunderbuss? Oh, I picked that up off the ground. That was in that one room. I thought that that was a musket. Wow. Let me see who can use this. Darn it. I was hoping the rogue could use it. So lords, fighters, Valkyries, and rangers. Well, shoot. I'm still going to hang on to it, though, in case I decide to class change. Get rid of all this junk I found. I have 2 muskets. Sell one of them. I won't need that anymore. And this is Vidominus stuff, so I'll hang on to that. Okay.
Come back and see me if you
Oh, let me see what he was selling. I think it's just junk. The Lord is kind of like a paladin. The Lord gets hit health regeneration +1, then cast pre-spells. The Valkyrie can cast pre-spells too, but she gets cheat death special ability, where when her hit points go to 0, her stamina converts over to some hit points to save her life. But the Lord's kind of like paladin.
Wisdom go with you.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of the Lord in the Wizardry games. Okay, let's get out of here, guys. Can't go too fast around some of these corners. There we go. Okay, out of the monastery. So what spell am I missing? X-ray? No, we have that. Chameleon.
Yes?
Let's see what we got on the map. There are no random encounters right now on this map. I've cleared them all out. Which is nice, because these are just kind of getting in my way at this point. I'm still looking for a book where I can do my teleport spell. I have the set portal. I just don't have return to portal. Okay, I need to get some stamina back here.
I'm better now.
Right. Much better.
Whoa. Ran right into a tree. It'd be funny if he took some damage doing that. Yeah, the dialogue really makes it feel like they're with you. Like you're traveling with a bunch of adventures. Okay, what about this map? Yeah, there's a lot of encounters, it looks like. Oh, here's a yellow guy, so we'll see who that is. It's going to end up being someone bugging us. I wonder if it's the Dark Savant people again. No? Well, let's see. It's over here. They moved, so it isn't.
We got company.
It's Ratkins, okay. So it's neutral Ratkins. Think here for a minute. Jagged Alliance was similar, almost identical. Party chat, really?
Worthy opponents.
That's cool. Well, it makes sense because I think Brenda Brathwaite worked on both of them.
It shall be so.
Now these Geomancers, I think, are going to be tough. Yeah. I remember these can do some serious damage. And see, they have good resistances. This is where casters start not working as well in your party. I'm going to cast Element Shield to help.
With pleasure.
We'll do Magic Mirror, because then it'll bounce our spells back to them.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Understood.
Use our microwave. Is there conflict between party members in this team? For example, you can't lose party member because they hate each other. Not with regular party members. With RPCs, there are certain combinations you can't have because they won't even go to certain areas. But no, your normal party, their personalities can be different, but they will not like fight with each other. Now, some of them will have sarcastic comments, like if one of them backfires a spell. Someone that's sarcastic may say something like, "You do have some training, yes," and say things like that. So there's some banter occasionally, but they won't like go after each other or anything. Yeah, see, I just shot a rocket at them and it did like 0, 1, and 2 damage. Oh, it's got Element Shield. They cast Element Shield, that's why. So I'm going to have to run up to these to actually be able to do anything. Let's... These Ratkins are running away. Thanks, buddy.
It shall be so.
Now they're going to hit me with some serious spells here. Here's Crush 7. It didn't hit the person that had the eye for an eye on it, though.
Right then. It shall be so.
I'm not sure. Let me see what they were resistant to. So fire's 70%. So I could do a little bit of damage. I'm still gonna walk toward him though.
Gotcha.
Because I have to be able to shoot him down. Ooh, Jade just got crushed. 72 damage. They have Body of Stone on them. That's not a good thing to have right behind me. They already do enough damage. Okay, what am I going to do here? Let's see. First of all, let's shoot. Everybody attack her.
Blocked.
133 hit points with Body of Stone. That's going to be tough. Gosh, I don't know if they can go insane or not. I'm going to try it. Really, I should try to silence them. Let me try to silence.
With pleasure.
Okay. And I will resurrect her later. This might work. If I can get Turncoat to work on one of them.
You got it. You got it.
Let's try that one. It'll turn them on our side. Ooh, yes, 2 of them are insane. That'll help. Look how low the damage is I'm doing. Whew. No penetration. Turncoat didn't work. Is that a ammo? That's a bad time to be out of ammo, buddy.
It shall be so. It shall be so.
With pleasure.
She just bitch slapped her. Did you see that? She goes whoosh. It's too bad that they don't cast spells at each other. Man, silence just isn't working. Here's Turncoat. That's funny. Okay, I need some good stones. Let's see. That's the other thing. I'm always out of ammo in this game. Well, I have some of these. Oh, where are they? Throwing stilettos. Good time to finally whip those out. There we go. These have an 8% chance of doing instant kill. Okay, I need some stamina back here, seriously. Where is it? Rest all.
With pleasure.
No, don't shoot, elemental. I should have changed my target. Uh-oh. 35 from that crush. What just happened there? Well, I blinded that, so that's good. That's going to be out of my hair. He'll run away. I need to look at the status here. Okay, let me turn on that so I can scroll up. What did she do? It looked like she cast a spell. So that was the crush. Babbled and foamed. Oh, she cast Body of Stone. So she cast a beneficial spell. Okay. I was going to say, I've never seen one cast a spell that could do damage to another one, like if they're mad.
With pleasure. Understood. With pleasure.
Yeah, these... Oh, that's fine. I don't care about armor melt. These two are just so resistant to magic. That's where casters just terrible against these. Why is she equipping? That is weird. I don't remember doing that. Let's do a Superman. Let's do it on the Ranger.
With pleasure.
It shall be so.
I need to remember to resurrect my rogue before battle's over. Ooh, yes, paralyzed with the stun rod. She's dead. Because you do 2 times the damage. Okay, resurrection powder.
With pleasure.
And then the bard use dulcimer mending.
Understood.
Everybody attack her except you attack there. Instant kill from the stiletto. That thrown stiletto.
Death is better enjoyed as a spectator sport, I think.
The negative energy is gone.
Come on. Wrong person. Stamina.
Gotcha.
With pleasure. Segundas.
My inner balance has returned.
Yeah, you know what? I need to look at my
Right there.
kill ratio on my characters. I'm curious. Now that I've done quite a few fights, I want to see who's doing the majority of the kills.
Good. Let's go.
Let's check it out. Rogue is going to be low because I have not been using her in melee combat. 147. Bard 166. This Gadgeteer 123. This Gadgeteer 171. My Bishop 195. Ranger 155. So it's pretty balanced. And he's an RPC. He hasn't been in my party much. So let's see. So the worst
I heard you're looking for the cosmic circle.
is this Gadgeteer.
It's just past Arnica, you know. You walk in a circle 10 or 12 times until you're dizzy.
Oh, I think there's an NPC talking to me. There are. I was wondering what that was.
The negative energy is unmistakable.
What the heck did he just say? Oh, they're coming toward me.
These guys will be no problem.
They were telling me off with something. Fine, let's summon our own elemental. How about that?
With pleasure.
It shall be so.
Understood.
Right then.
Okay, good enough. Poisoned him.
Segundas.
This time we got a water elemental. See, they do 2 times damage because they're rogues.
It shall be so.
With pleasure.
Understood. Understood.
Yeah, they were neutral. They got aggravated at something. Maybe I didn't answer them. I noticed there was a little hourglass when I was in my inventory. And I wonder if they asked me a question. 96 damage. Didn't water them all, just slammed that from behind. But yeah, I wonder if that's what happened. And they got mad.
My inner balance has returned.
Well, that was pretty easy.
I got trouble here, boys.
More trouble? What do we got? Oh, that's probably that elemental still up there.
What is your will?
Yes? With pleasure.
Oops.
With pleasure.
I agree, Gabriel. Not answering questions. That's just so terrible. You should be eliminated. No, they must have got mad about something else. A long time ago, they asked me for a bribe. They were trying to do extortion. And I turned them down. They got ticked off and attacked me. A different set. So I wonder if it's related to that. See where we're at. Okay. Got a few reds up here. Robbers do that in Morrowind. Let me see if I can sneak in between these. Probably end up getting attacked by both. Oh, I just took damage dropping. Did you see that? That was funny. I ran too quickly over that little hill and fell. Yeah, I ran right through him. See, there you go, clone. I'm not sure if you're still on there, but I just used some running ability to get past him. I didn't even have Chameleon on.
What is your will?
Yes?
Yeah, I just ran right in between those enemies. So you can avoid some of the random encounters, which is nice. At least you see them coming, even if you can't avoid them. Like up here, these are right in the middle of the road. I'm probably going to have to fight them. I'm going to rest here a second. If you stand still, your stamina will go up slowly, because I don't really want to waste any more magic. Yeah, that is funny. Picture a whole party of adventurers just falling down the hill simultaneously, especially like in armor and stuff. You know, that would just be so clumsy looking. It'd be hilarious. Okay, here they come. I'm gonna get up here and look at them from top.
Let's show the enemy who's in charge.
Oh, so there's a lot here. Look at this. 8 Juggernauts, 1 Rank Weed, and 5 Stalker Seekers. Okay, we're going to do a freeze all. That'll paralyze all of them if it's successful. You know, it does a saving throw against them all.
It shall be so.
Insanity. Of course, we got to use our microwave.
Understood.
Let's do a lava lamp right there. Ranger will do noxious fumes. Right there. Bard. Let's try to get one of them on our side.
You got it.
Let's do
You got
that
it.
one. Okay. And now you'll see the rocket launcher, because my rogue will shoot it. Yeah, it does have when you're loading. It does have a loading screen when you get to a new area, but since this game was in 2002 or 2001, computers are so fast that it's only there for like half a second, then it disappears. So I don't know how long it took back then for the loading screens, but it doesn't happen very often. It's only happening when you're hitting another major region. So a lot of my spells are failing here. Oh, every freaking encounter it had loading screens? Yeah, that would be really annoying. Let's do a whirlwind. You guys haven't seen that yet. That's does a cone effect. Let's have it go right there.
With pleasure.
Fire sticks.
Gotcha.
Understood. Understood.
It shall be so.
Didn't get to see the rocket launcher because they went into melee range.
Okay.
Legend of Grimrock? No, I have not played that. That did pretty good amount of damage, the whirlwind. Now we're going to do a fireball right here and hit everything.
With pleasure.
Right then.
Understood. Understood.
It shall be so.
So it's real time. I'm not opposed to real time necessarily, because this has a little bit of real time aspect to it. And I've played Warcraft 3 all time, which is a real time strategy game. So yeah, I'll definitely check it out.
My inner balance has returned.
The negative energy is gone. Understood. Understood.
With pleasure.
It shall be so.
Let's see here. That's good. It's real time, but you still move in a grid and your group is in formation. Okay. Boom. There's a sequel, which is even better. Blinded. Yeah, I will definitely check that out. Need some stamina here.
Gotcha.
4 party members. Well, you know, Darklands only had 4 party members too. And Darklands was completely awesome. So I like 6 to 8, but there are some really awesome 4, so that's fine. Wasteland only had 4 too. So it is impacted a little bit, but it's still you know, can have a really good game.
With pleasure. Understood.
Let's microwave that one right in the butt. Darklands, is that the one you're saying looked insane? Yeah, that's... I couldn't believe how in-depth that was for the time. That's I'd say probably out of any game I've ever seen in my life, for when it was released, that game was probably the best. Like, overall, you know, when you, all things considered, it was the most epic.
It shall be so.
Because it was released, I think, around 93 or something like that. It was... That's just crazy. Plus, it's not all about the combat. I mean, it had so many things you could do in it. That was a true role-playing game in my mind. You didn't have levels, you know. But, oh, there was the rocket launcher. I'm not saying I enjoyed the combat with it better than like Wizardry, or this definitely, I enjoy this combat much more. But the world itself was just amazing. Okay, I gotta focus and get these guys killed.
With pleasure. Understood.
Let's see here. Let's shoot that one, because it'll probably explode with the boiling blood. I wouldn't think Darklands would have ever been given away for free on GOG, but maybe. I mean, the company went bankrupt, so maybe nobody owned the rights, so maybe it was free at that time, and then someone bought up the rights after the fact, because I've seen that happen before.
With pleasure.
Okay. Yeah, I would highly recommend playing Darklands. I feel like there's a set of games that you just have to experience that I've played. I mean, I know there's more that I haven't played, but the ones that I've played, Wizardry's 6 through 8, Ultima 6, Darklands, AD&D Pool of Radiance. Trying to think of what else is jumping out at me. Wasteland. The Might Magics, but you know, you could kind of pick any of those, but you know, maybe 4, Might Magic 4. And you know, Bard's Tale was awesome at its time, but I wouldn't say that was one that you'd have to play. Even Might Magic, I wouldn't say you'd have to play that, like, experience. It's a great, awesome series, but that's not one of those that say you just really have to play it. Not like, you know, this or Darklands or something like that. Wow, he's out of range of even the microwave. I'll just let him run away. Yeah, you definitely should try it out, Gabriel. You have it installed already. That's funny. Now, Darklands is really tough. It's one of those games that you gotta start right or you're gonna be hurting. Very, very hard game to get going on.
Their blood is ours.
That's funny. Gabriel's saying we're hacking his computer. For anybody that can't read the text chat. Ultima 7 and expansions. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like Ultima 6 was when the Ultima series took a brand new turn, and when the object you could interact with all the objects in the world. That's why that was kind of groundbreaking. 7 improved on it, that's for sure, but 6 was like where it all started, kind of like Wizardry 6. It took a different turn from where it was going. So I kind of feel like the ones that are kind of revolutionary at that time are the most fun to start with, and then you could, if you really like that, then try the next one, because they do usually make improvements to it. Another game which I personally really liked was a Heroes of Might and Magic series, like 2 or 3, especially 3. That was a really good kind of strategy role-playing game. Any non-RPGs you consider essential? Yeah, oh, definitely. Metroid. I mean, there's some that go without saying, you know, like Super Mario World type things and things like that. But if you're talking about PC games, it depends on how, if you want to see things that were revolutionary or if you want to have fun today. If you want to see things that were revolutionary, there's things like Rogue, you know, which had a totally dynamic map. It would look really dumb today because it's just ASCII characters. But there's a lot of games like that if you're not experienced and you didn't live in those times, would be cool to see. But I don't know how many people could appreciate things like that today, I mean. Oh, you're on campaign 4 on HOM 3? Cool. I gotta let my dog out again. Hold on a second, guys. Yeah, he definitely, he didn't want out. He was hungry and he wanted a treat. So I think he's getting tired of me being in here streaming for so long.
Let's attack. Now is the time.
A brute Hogar. Oh, this will be. Oh, it's level 15. This is different than a regular Hogar. Okay, he's got a lot of hit points. This is a perfect time to use the microwave ray. And, whoops,
It shall be so.
I can try out Crush. That does a lot of damage.
With pleasure.
Let's see. I'll just shoot him. We'll try to put him to sleep. Sometimes that works.
You got it.
Oh, you bought Darklands back in 2017. You forgot. Okay. That makes me feel better. Wow. He was unaffected by... Look at this. He's like immune to magic. Crush did 0 damage. The Boiling Blood did 0 damage. Wow, he's a lot harder than I thought.
It shall be so.
So this is where a fighter would come in better, fighter type classes. So let's get some stamina back.
With pleasure.
Actually, I'm going to use my rousing drums. Have my ranger heal. No, I have a potion. No, I want her to cast her spell. So my ranger will heal my bishop. The bard, let's see if he has the ability to reach my bishop to protect.
You got it.
Yep, okay, good. So that'll increase the chance of him taking damage. Yeah, see? He just protected Helena. She would have got killed there. That's a really cool feature. He's blinded, so now he's in trouble. He'll start running away. Huh. We'll try paralyze. I don't know if it'll work on him or not. Let's do Superman on my road. Well, no, he's going to run away now. Dang it. Yeah, let me try to paralyze him.
With pleasure.
Shot him in the leg from behind. He's poisoned.
Boys, that nasty bug I caught has finally left town.
So he'll take damage over time.
Understood.
Right then.
Let's sit back here and shoot him down. Yeah, any creature that gets blinded will run away while it's blinded temporarily. What I'm going to do is wait for him to go away, see if he runs all the way or if he comes toward me again. I'll just get some stamina back. And that'll give me a chance to get my magic and everything restored too. There we go.
What is your will?
96 musical instrument now. Nice. So now I'll go hunt him down. So he's south. There he is. Oh, there's two of them now? That's the poisoned one. Where's the other one? Oh, shoot. He's right there. Oh. So let's look at his resistances. Fire 80. So there's a 10% chance of him getting paralyzed because the paralyzes are water resistant. Let me try Jack in the Box. See if it makes him scared. Then we'll try Insanity because I don't know his mental resistance. I couldn't tell. And then we'll do Freeze All, which will hit both of them.
With pleasure.
And we'll cross our fingers. We could do a Boom Bomb too. That can sometimes scare him.
You got it.
I don't want to fight both at the same time. One of them's paralyzed. That's good. It's the one over there. Oh, and this one's blinded. Perfect. So this one will run. And then this one, if it stays paralyzed, I'll run up to him and hack him apart. Let's see here. Get my weapons equipped right before I run.
Too far. You got it. Right then.
Because you do double damage when they're paralyzed and you hit them. My rogue will do triple damage. Because she already does double with her backstab. Guns don't. That's the problem with the guns. Only melee attacks do. If they have more than 100% resistance, if your level is higher and you have like power cast ability, you can still get through it a little bit. But it's hard. It's very hard to. So they're out of range, so they have to use theirs. I'm going to try their microwave ray again. Because he's only 80 and 90% resistant, so that should do something. Okay. It is funny seeing those things run away. As big as they are. Four times damage there. Uh-oh, he's not paralyzed anymore. Let's try freeze all again.
With pleasure.
Dang it, I should have used the rousing drums. What was I thinking?
You got it.
Lux fell unconscious. That's where I need those smelling salts. Blinded him again. These Omni guns are saving my butt here. Because that's what's doing the blinding. $122 hit points left. The other one's gone. He ran away. He's out of the monster list.
With pleasure.
He'll come back to me eventually. Because they don't disappear from the map. He stumbled because he didn't run away.
You got it.
I need some smelling salts to wake up the ranger. Okay. I don't think I have any stones to give this guy. So let's have him use the bow. There's the demon string. Have at it.
That inspires me, boys.
27,000 experience for that one enemy. Okay, let's see. Let's get my X-ray going.
Yes?
So he's probably way over here. That's my guess. Since there's just one, he ran all the way over there. While I'm heading this way, I think I'm going to drop off a blue feather to some guy in Trenton. So I need to go over here. Oh, there he is.
Let's show the enemy who's in charge.
Let me see if I can just blind him.
Understood.
It shall be so.
Gotcha. You got it.
Paralyzed failed again. I still think it has the best chance of working.
You got it.
It shall be so.
Let's protect.
Understood.
Come on, blind. We'll also protect the bard
Understood.
there. And the
With
rogue.
pleasure.
Then everybody will be protected that's up front.
You got it.
Oh yes, he's unconscious now and blind. So now the melee is going to do massive damage. Relatively speaking. He has high armor. Can't reach still? Dang.
Understood.
Like that.
Halfway there. Ah, his constitution's so high, he just gets rid of the resistances. Let's summon an elemental.
With pleasure.
Maybe that'll distract him. Guardian Angel helped me. Ooh, look at that, an Earth Elemental.
The negative energy is gone. With pleasure.
Yeah, look at my rogue's armor class. Base is 16 because of her stealth. Now compare that to my others. His is 9 and he has some really good items. 10. Well, he's unconscious. Mine's 5. 4 and 4 base armor class. Hers is 16 as a rogue. So she hardly ever gets hit, except for spells. Spells automatically hit. That was funny. 57 damage. Missed. That elemental's working out pretty well there. Boom.
Let's go.
27,000 experience again, okay. Okay, so here's where I want to go. I've already been here, but
Be careful.
I need to go to Fuzz and give him a special item that I found. Time to rest.
Waiting. Understood.
Bellowed.
It's the wrong ladder. This place is like a maze. Here we go. Okay. I think this goes down. This take me up to the tree, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Now we can get to Fuzz. I hope this is going to be worth it. Yeah. It sure does seem like it's become mist, doesn't it? I don't think that's the right way. Yeah, here he is. Nope. Wrong turn. It's over here. See this blue feather he has hanging there? That's what I'm going to give him.
Well, hello. I meant to tell you about the seventh.
Let's see here. Where is it? Somebody has it.
Ready.
There it is.
Why, where did you get this? I thought these birds were long extinct. With a little of that, and a little of this, and a feather, of course, I can mix a brew that can blow anyone sky high. Say, would you like me to...
Sure, why not?
Good, good. Oh, this will be so exciting. You come back in a while. I'll have it ready for you. I can't work with a...
Okay, so we need to just rest.
Wisdom go with you.
I don't know what kind of potion he's going to make for us here. I'll rest 24 hours and see what happens.
potions already, and I'll say...
Okay, what is it? Is that it? Earthshaker bomb? I don't think so. That's not a potion. Fire bomb.
Yes, yes.
Well, maybe that is it. It probably is. Because I've never seen that before. So it does Earthquake. And it's a throwing skill. That's cool. It's only 1,600. I'll buy it. Let's see what else while I'm here. Firestorm, I don't need that. I always buy poison darts when I see them. It's not the mystery potion, he always has those. That does Ring of Fire. That could be useful sometimes. I think I'll buy 2 of those. Ooh, that reminds me, I need to sell one of my items and buy it back. This magic mirror. Because that restores the charges. Now I got 18 charges. Okay, well, anyway, I guess that was it, guys. It was just a single earthquake potion. Well, I think I'm going to call it quits now. It was a fun stream. So thanks for joining me again, guys. And I will see you soon. Have a good night or day, depending on where you're at. I know we had France, Brazil. Gabriel's from Brazil. Framboy's from France. And then we had Denmark. Yeah, you bet. We'll see you next time, Gabriel. See you, Clone 42. Oh, and thanks for the game recommendations, too. I'll check those out. See you guys.